Have you ever wanted to start collecting Pokemon cards but felt overwhelmed by the endless shelves of expensive products? Trust me, I've been there. Standing in the store, staring at booster packs and boxes that cost a fortune, wondering how anyone could afford to build a decent collection these days. I know exactly how it feels to want all these amazing cards while having a tight budget. Today, I'll show you how to start collecting Pokemon cards in the cheapest way possible while still having fun. And to begin with, you only need two main items to kick off your collection. Step 1. Start with the essentials. When you're just starting your Pokemon card collection, it's easy to feel lost with so many products on the shelves. But the truth is, you only need two simple items to begin, and they won't break the bank. First is an Elite Trainer box or ETB, and this would cost around $50 plus. Then you have a card binder, which costs around $20, and that's all you need. While there are tons of fancy tins, booster boxes, and collector sets out there, these two items give you everything you need to start building a real collection. Think of an Elite Trainer box like a starter kit for new collectors. It's packed with supplies and gives you a little bit of everything, so you can start collecting the smart way. Inside most ETBs, you'll find 8 to 10 booster packs, so you can get the fun of opening packs. You also have a set of card sleeves to keep your best cards safe, and you'll also get a player's guide that shows every single card in a set. You'll also get a sturdy storage box that you can use to hold cards, and you also get a special promo card which can sometimes be rare. Energy cards if you ever want to build a deck and play, dice and markers for keeping track during games, and that player's guide that I mentioned earlier is actually super important for budget collectors because it helps you, number 1, see which cards you already have, number 2, you're also able to mark off cards as you collect them, and number 3, you're able to avoid buying duplicates that you don't need. Now, why a card binder? The card binder is just as important. It keeps your cards safe, helps you organize your collection, and makes it easy to flip through and admire your progress. Plus, it's a great way to show off your favorite cards to your friends or family. I'll leave links down below in the description to my favorite affordable card binders. Now, starting with these two items gives you everything you need to collect smart. You get the fun of opening packs, the tools to protect your cards, and a way to track your collection without wasting money. It's the cheapest and easiest way to start your Pokemon card journey the right way. Step 2. Setting up your binder. Now that you have your Elite Trainer box and card binder, it's time to bring your collection to life. Your binder isn't just for storing cards, it's where you can see your collection grow, page by page. It's also the best way to keep your cards safe and organized, so you always know what you have and what you still need. Here's one way on how to set up your binder. You can sleeve your valuable cards first. If you pull a rare, hollow, or special card, always put it in a card sleeve before adding it to your binder. This keeps your best cards safe from scratches and bends. The sleeves from your Elite Trainer box work perfectly for this occasion. You can organize your cards by set number. You can use the player's guide from your ETB to see the order of all the cards in the set. Starting at card number 1, place your cards in the binder in order, so you can easily track your progress. Mark up your cards in the guide. As you add cards to your binder, check them off in your player's guide. This helps you see what you still need, so you don't accidentally buy duplicates later. You can also store your extras in your ETB box. Not every card will make it to your binder. Duplicate cards, extra energy cards, or cards you don't love can all go back in the sturdy ETB box. This way, they're safe and out of the way, but still easy to find if you need them later. By setting up your binder this way, you're not just collecting random cards, you're building a real collection with a clear goal and a system to keep everything organized. Plus, flipping through your binder and seeing all your cards in one place makes collecting even more fun. Step 3. Smart collecting strategies. Now that your binder is set up and you've got your first cards from your Elite Trainer box, it's time to talk about how to grow your collection without wasting money. A lot of people think that you have to buy huge stacks of booster packs to build a great collection, but that's actually not true, especially if you're on a budget. Here are my best tips to help you collect smart and save money. Have a clear goal. Before you start spending money, it helps to know what you exactly do want to collect. Trying to collect every card from every set will get expensive really fast, and it can make collecting feel overwhelming instead of fun. Instead, pick one goal to focus on. Collecting just one set like Prismatic Evolutions, collecting only your favorite Pokemon like all the Pikachu cards, collecting just one type like all the Fire card types. It's way cheaper and more fun to build your collection gradually, focusing on a small goal instead of trying to grab every card all at once like you see in some big YouTube videos. Second, you can buy singles instead of packs. Opening booster packs is exciting, but it's also the most expensive way to collect cards, especially if you're hunting for just one or two specific cards. That's why smart collectors buy singles instead of gambling on packs. Here's my rule. Only open the packs from your Elite Trainer box to enjoy the excitement. For all the other cards that you want, buy them as singles so that you can only pay for exactly what you need. If you really want to open more packs just for fun, make sure you only buy them at regular retail prices or at MSRP. Never overpay for marked up packs. If a new set comes out and prices are crazy high, wait a couple months for things to die down. After that, packs and singles usually get cheaper, especially if you shop around and check multiple sellers to find the best deals. Next, be patient and strategic. One of the biggest mistakes that new collectors make is chasing every new set or getting caught up in FOMO or fear of missing out. Not every card or product is worth buying, and prices usually drop after the hype dies down. Here's what smart collectors do. Don't buy everything just because it's new. Avoid paying scalper prices where sellers mark up packs way higher than retail. Stick to your collecting goal and focus on completing one set at a time before jumping into the next one. Collecting Pokemon cards should be fun and not stressful, and following these smart strategies helps you build an awesome collection without spending a fortune. Step 4. Where to find the best deals. Now that you know how to collect and what to look for, the next step is learning where to find Pokemon cards at the best prices. If you're on a budget, it's super important to know where to shop because some stores charge way more than they should, while others have great deals hiding in plain sight. Here are the best places to find Pokemon cards without overpaying. Major retail stores. Big stores like Target, Walmart, Walgreens, Ace Hardware, and Barnes & Nobles usually sell cards at MSRP. That's the regular price set by Pokemon and not some crazy markup. When you visit, always ask customer service if they have any more cards in the back. This trick has helped me find cards at regular prices a lot of times. Next, you have local card shops. Some local game stores or card shops sell cards at fair prices, but always check if they mark up their prices. If they do, it's usually better to shop somewhere else unless they're hosting a special event. Online marketplaces. Websites like TCG Player or eBay can be great for buying single cards or sealed products, but make sure you compare prices from different sellers so that you can get the best deal. Then you've got Pokemon vending machines. These are hidden gems if you can find one near you. These vending machines sell real, authentic Pokemon cards at fair prices, and they're also super fun to use. Step 5. Building your Pokemon community. Collecting Pokemon cards is so much more fun when you're not doing it all alone. One of the best ways to grow your collection without spending a lot of money is by trading with other collectors. After all, this is called Pokemon Trading Card Game. And the best way to do this is to become part of the Pokemon community. The next step is to connect with other collectors who love Pokemon just as much as you do. The more people you meet, the more chances you'll have to trade for cards that you want without spending any money at all. Here are some of the best ways to meet other collectors and start trading. Go to local trade nights. Many local card shops host special trade nights where collectors can bring their extra cards and trade with each other. These events are a gold mine for finding cards that you need and getting rid of any extras. Join Pokemon collecting Discord servers. There are tons of online communities full of collectors who love to chat, share tips, and trade cards. Joining a friendly Pokemon Discord server can help you find trading partners even if you can't meet in person. Trade with friends or other collectors in person. Whether it's at school, your local card shop, or a Pokemon event, you can always connect with other collectors and trade your duplicate cards for ones that you're missing. It's a free way to fill up gaps in your binder and make new friends at the same time. When you're part of a community, collecting doesn't feel like a solo hobby. It becomes a shared adventure where you can help others complete their collections while they help you complete yours. Plus, you're bound to learn tips, discover new sets, and stay up to date on deals and events, all while saving money. Now that you know how to start your collection, find deals, and trade with other collectors, there are just a few more important tips to keep in mind. Whether you're just starting out or already have a few cards in your binder, these tips will help you build a collection that you're proud of without spending too much money or stressing out. Focus on quality, not quantity. It's easy to think that the more cards you have, the better your collection is, but that's not always true. It's better to have a smaller collection of cards you really love than piles of random cards that you don't care about. Focus on your favorite Pokemon, special cards, or completing one set at a time. Protect your cards the right way. Every card in your collection, even commons, should be handled with care. Use the sleeves from your ETB for rare cards and make sure that your binder keeps your cards safe from bending, scratching, or water damage. A well-protected collection holds its value and stays fun to flip throughout the years. Don't fall for FOMO. Happens when a new set drops or a certain card becomes super popular. You might feel like you have to buy everything right away, but smart collectors know that prices usually drop after the hype dies down. Patience saves you money, and you'll still get the cards you want later. Enjoy the journey. Remember, collecting Pokemon cards isn't a race. It's a hobby meant to be fun and exciting. Celebrate every new card you add, whether it's a simple rare pull or a simple common that you need to complete a page. The best collections are built over time and usually not all at once. Trade up when you can. Whenever you have duplicates or cards you're not attached to, try to trade them for cards that you really want. Trading is one of the cheapest and smartest ways to grow your collection, and it's also a great way to connect with other collectors. Stick to your budget. It's easy to get carried away, but always remember, you don't need to spend a fortune to build an amazing collection. By following these tips and staying patient, you can collect smarter, save money, and still have tons of fun. Now, starting a Pokemon collection doesn't have to be expensive. With an ETB, a binder, and these smart collecting strategies, you can build an impressive collection without spending a fortune. Focus on what brings you joy, be patient with your purchases, and remember, even the most valuable collections started with just a few cards. Now that you know how to start collecting on a budget, let me show you how to organize your Pokemon cards in a card binder